All right, welcome back. So we got some goodies that came in. Was talking to RC Guy Garage a couple days ago, and happy birthday, RC Guy Garage. If you haven't wished him a happy birthday, today's his birthday, so happy birthday to you. But we were talking about something with the drag slash, and it's funny how even like the blue Losi there, I bought it, never ran it. I was doing a whole drag series and some other stuff came up, and the parts that I'm ordering for this stuff are still coming in slowly. I had to basically back off from what I was trying to do with getting these no prep cars to run a decent time. I had to back off because I couldn't get parts. Everything I was trying to order and make these things go a little bit faster got put on the back burner. When I had originally ordered the Losi no prep drag car, and like I said, Losi quality, you get lights and all kinds of cool stuff on it for a reasonable price. It's, you know, you get the separate bumpers, the headlight buckets, the tail light buckets. You get some cool Mickey Thompson branded wheels on it. And I thought the platform and the body on that thing was amazing. And then Traxxas, you know, announced that they were going to do their no prep. So I went ahead and bought that and ordered it up. And with the Losis, I ordered two, both colors, because whenever something new comes out and I think it's a good deal, I'll order a second one. Whether it's for parts to keep the first one going, or it's to build them two different ways. Or in this case, I wanted one clean body and one run body, so I bought two. Well, when they came in, they were on such back order that my hobby shop asked me if they would mind if I left one there. And to support my local hobby shops, I was like, of course, definitely. If the person wants it, go ahead, sell it, and I'll just order it and wait for it to come in. And it did come in, and now it's here. But with all that said, I was talking to RC Guy Garage, and we got to ordering some stuff for this, trying to basically make it like that. Because Traxxas offered, you know, the headlight buckets, but no headlights. We decided to try to make it what the Losi was. And the cool thing about it, well, the bad thing about it was, as you see, I shop eBay. These are the headlight bucket kit. Let's see, these are the white ones. They do offer them in different colors. See, I want to make sure that this is the right one. Yeah, this is the front complete set. So as you see, it'll come with the LEDs, the zip ties, and normally with Traxxas, when you do headlight kits, they're $99 or $79 or whatever they are, because they come with a module for brake lights, reverse, all that stuff. And when looking into this kit, I was talking to RC Guy Garage. I'm like, do they even make a kit for this thing yet? Because I haven't heard anybody talk about it. So we got to looking, and sure enough, found a headlight kit. Because it does have the headlight buckets. Now, on this body, the rear, unlike the Losi, see, we got stickers here. So I was like, well, you know, and that's why I say Losi quality, because you look at the Losis, and let me grab this one since it's the closest. The Losis, you get taillight buckets. Nice clear design. I do want to tint these red. They do light up red, but I don't like the clear lenses, so I'll probably take them apart and shoot them with a red tint so that they look red. More realistic, I guess you would say, especially on the blue body. The red body, I think it would kind of blend in. But yeah, we found this. So I bought this on eBay, but then I got to looking for the rear one and found a rear part number. And it was funny because it didn't come up on the computer for RC Guy Garage, but on my iPhone it popped up with a part number was saying not available or wasn't out yet, something like that. And I couldn't find the rear anywhere on eBay, like anywhere. Headlights, they had all the colors on eBay. Part number 9496. So we're gonna get to putting this stuff on. And then Traxxas sends you some paperwork promoting some local hobby shops instead of buying direct from them. And of course my receipt, which I'd love to show you, but it has my address on it, and a shipping receipt. So I paid for this one, which is the rear kit from Traxxas. And here's your rear kit. And this is what I like about the rear kit. So it's $94.97. You'll probably have to look up the part number if it doesn't pop up under the car. Is that you get the taillight buckets. Now there's options with this part number with these rear buckets. They offer a chrome bezel, a black bezel, and then a shiny black bezel. So there's 3 different part numbers for this when ordering the rear taillight buckets. So I thought that was pretty cool, and you know, it gives you everything you need and you get more stuff with it and installation instructions. So the factory light kits are always cool to buy. Now the rear, I'm going to give you a price. It's $37.84, and that's with shipping was $5. The light kit was $29.99, and then you have sales tax because I'm in California. It's 10%. $2.85. Subtotal was $34.99 plus tax came to $37.84. And that was through Traxxas, and that's exactly what RC Guy Garage paid for his rear kit because he bought everything through Traxxas. Now, when it comes to the front, I know RC Guy Garage was wanting to know what the price difference was versus what he spent. Now, he bought a wheelie bar that he thought was aluminum, and it was just gloss black versus the matte black one. And these are considered the black bodies. He's got the same one. It's pretty much the first draw of these RCs. You didn't have, if you got a color, you had to pretty much wait. Whatever came in stock, the first run of these Traxxas Slashes, they were all sent out in this black, which is kind of like a dark charcoal. It's black with all the metal flakes, which kind of makes it look grayish, I guess you would say. So let me look up how much I spent on this rear, and then we'll add it up. Well, I'll let you guys add it up because I'm not going to add it up. I want to get to installing this thing. So we'll go to my eBay purchases. So on the rear, it was $29.95 for the rear, and shipping was free, and then tax. So I spent $32.80 on the rear. So overall, let's see, I'll add this up in my head. So we'll call this 38, 39, 40, 50, 60. So 70 bucks basically front and rear is what I spent for the light kit. And that's normally a savings because, for one, I shopped around for it. I found free shipping. And his should be cheaper because of his state sales tax versus our state sales tax. California is a lot more. So take that into consideration. But you always look for the free shipping on eBay. And that's why I was hoping I could get the rear taillight kit off of eBay. But we're going to go ahead and try to get this stuff installed for you guys real quick. So I'm going to start with the front headlight buckets, or the front headlights, because I don't have to install the buckets. That's 9496, so we're going to go ahead and start to get that installed. We'll be right back. All right, so I got something soft laid down so that I can spin it on the table and we're not scratching this thing up. So if you look at this front headlight bucket, it looks like it's got these square pieces that something will pop into, and then the headlights themselves that'll pop into. So let's crack open into this box here, or box, this bag, and we got to cut into this because it's not a resealable bag. It's not a Ziploc bag. So here we go. We got some double-sided stick foam to hold up our wires with zip ties to the body. Here looks like our marker light kit. So this is going to be marker lights. And then where'd the headlights go? Is it marker lights and headlights in this one little deal? Let's open this thing up. So it looks like the big bulb is going to be headlight and the small bulb is going to be marker light. Looking at this thing, it's got a big bulb and a small bulb. I'm assuming the small one is for the little amber turn signal thing, and the big one's going to snap into the other one. And then it's got this that's going to go into your receiver and then come out with a little pigtail that's going to go to that. And then Traxxas quality, they show you a routing of it. So looking at it from this standpoint, the wires are going to come over here to the passenger side. So let's see, to power wire harness. And then if you are also installing the taillight LED kit, so this thing is going to tee off. So this one right here is going to go to your tail lights. This one is going to plug into the harness that goes to your receiver, which I just had here. Somehow I misplaced it. Oh, here it is, right here. So this little deal is going to plug in here. And I'm assuming it only plugs in one way. Yep. So this way, it gives you the little link. Oh, and it pushed out the little prong when I tried to plug that thing in. So be careful with that. There we go. So this is going to plug into the receiver, and it's also going to give us our pigtail for the back. And then since it's going to the passenger side, it's going to pop in, apparently. Oh God, that thing is hard to pop in there. Oh yeah, so definitely be careful with that. I haven't got it to pop in yet because the little tabs are pretty tight. So I'm going to try spreading them out a little bit before I try to pop this side. And this bulb is crooked. So is this one. So I'm going to straighten out the bulbs there. They look like they go at a bit of an angle too. So that one snapped in. And that one snapped in. So yeah, you just got to spread out. So these little tabs that are right here, I'm going to point the camera down a little bit more. So the little tabs that are right here, you want to just take them without breaking them and just spread them apart a little bit with your thumb. Just so they soften up a little bit. Don't push too hard. Definitely make sure that you're LEDs are straight, and you'll hear a snap. That snaps in pretty good. Seemed like that one snapped in a lot better. Yeah, see, that still didn't snap in right. God, even that little one is hard. So take your time, don't force them, because you will break the board, which is something I don't want to do. There we go, that one snapped in that time. There we go. So it was easier for me to spread out the prongs, make sure these wires go around there, and then we're going to be rerouting this. So let's see, we're going to have to install a couple of stickers. So it looks like one there, and one over there. So it gives you 3 of them. I washed the body before I brought it here, but definitely wash the body. Careful wiping the inside of the body with alcohol, because it will remove the paint. That's something you really don't want to do. So these little dealios are meant for these zip ties to go in there. So I'm going to peel the back of this thing. And I'm going to route these wires the right way. So where does it want me to stick the first one? So 1, 2. Oh, one in the middle. So just sticking that thing down somewhat in the middle. Oh. And then it says 1 to the roof. That's over by the wheel though. So 1 in the corner here. And then I'm going to do 1 up in the corner in front of the wheel, not really in the wheel well where they're showing it. Because, well, the front tires don't really balloon, but they do rub the body sometimes. So we're going to go basically where they say. So, I don't know why I keep saying so, but 1 there, 1 there, 1 in the middle. And then all you do with these things is they slip into those brackets. So into the bracket, around the wires you want to catch. And then snug it down. And they don't have to be super tight because they're just holding the wires. You're just trying to hold them in place. You're not trying to really pinch them. Oh, I probably did this backwards. Yeah, I put the headlight buckets in backwards. It's supposed to be on this side so that this wire was a little longer. But nice thing is that you can cut the zip tie and just grab another zip tie. So I'm gonna go, I don't want to pop these buckets out, but I'm gonna have to. So I'm gonna pop those buckets out and flip the harness around, but I'm gonna take my time doing that. The receiver box is on my left side. So honestly, going this way would be better. And as you see, it's showing that it goes to this side, which I'm assuming lays like that, but I'm probably going to make it go to the other side. And since these things haven't been pushed down hard, I'm going to relocate them to the other side. Like that. Because looking at the RC, the receiver box is right here. So I kind of want it on the driver's side, not the passenger side. So I'm going to set it up on the driver's side. So we are going to run the zippy tie, as RC Guy Garage would say, patent pending. Make sure you leave slack in your wiring. There we go. And the other one over here, so I want to go the same way. And then I normally use Gorilla Tape anyway to tape some of this wiring up, which I'll tape it to the inside of the body, which I'll show you on my red Losi if we have time. Just like that. Just a like of that. And then I will have to get another baby zip tie, which I carry. And then zip tie the one I had to cut off. Now I might add some tape, Gorilla Tape to this, and I might also add some epoxy or glue to this since there's no real hardware to hold them in. So now we're going to get on to removing this bracket in the rear. Well, that's to the bumper. So I am going to have to cut out these tail lights. So I'm going to have to get my Dremel and everything set up with that. So I'll probably do that in another video and show you how the rear goes on. So this will just be the installation of the front because the video is getting too long. Yeah, we're already at 25 minutes. So I'm going to edit this video down and then I'm going to show you the rear. There's the front installed and that's 9496. That's the part number through Traxxas. And then stay tuned for the rear because we're going to have to get out the Dremel. They give you a template in here to lay it on the body in the back. And then we're going to cut out the Lexan, and I'll use my Dremel kit to cut it so that it's nice and clean. But there we go, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. So far Traxxas does cost more than the Losi's, and you have to add at least $70 to it if you want to get a light kit like the Losi. So makes it for a more expensive RC, but for me, with the way the Traxxas handles, and definitely the fat tires that they give you with the Traxxas, makes it well worth it. And I'm talking about these right here, these Mickey Thompsons, these little fat meats. The rears are 9475Rs. And then the fronts are 9474 Apple. And $30 for the front, $55 for the rear tires. Kind of expensive for these rear tires, but remember, they are licensed tires. And I do like the rear tires a lot. The fronts, you can get away with. I like putting on the aluminum ones, RC wheels. So instead of adding weights up here to keep the front end down, I add the aluminum fat wheels, which helps keep the front of the RC down. But I definitely like the rears of the Mickey Thompson. But there we go, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.